Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. Can you believe it? Look, I really tried to get me a good night's sleep last night. I even went to bed and I turned on the rain and thunder and lightning falling over on somebody's place. But it was supposed to be relaxing, and it was okay. But for some strange reason, I found I couldn't sleep all night because all of a sudden, went up to go to the bathroom, come back and the telly on, and here is Bannon speaking to the American public as much as he can speak to them. And he's asking them to take to the streets, to be able to go to jail, to fight for Donald Trump and what Donald Trump represents. And you and I know that he's saying fight because what they represent is the devil. I don't want to call it evil. I want to call it the straight up devil. You know, when you watch movies on television and you see what you call the mafia, and how the mafia goes around and try to take control of everybody down the street that's weak, pay me some money. Well, you know, I'm not saying that's the way it really is, but that's the way they present it on television. And people present themselves and accept that stuff like that. But how in the world can a man come on and ask the people of a nation to fight for a demon? Donald Trump is a demon. He represents a demon. What do I mean? He comes up and lies to the people. I bring only the best people. And everybody that he tried to connect himself with is a crook. Even the banks that he was dealing with are crooks. Everything is about crooks. And how in the world can a man sit up and tell everybody else to fight if they don't listen to Donald Trump and do what Donald Trump say do? You get whatever you take and you go beat their heads and make them listen to the devil. Make them listen to the devil. We're not going to take this stuff. And telling you that this line and these guys who did every violation that Donald Trump thought they wanted them to do, and go and punish innocent people, like people who are running from these countries over on the Mexican border. Those guys that's running, they're running from people like Donald Trump. They're running from people like Steve Bannon. These are the demons across the earth. These are the Putins. These are the guys in North Korea and these other places that would kill you because they want to be God. Who told you to go around and stand up for what's right? Who told you rather than getting a stick and trying to beat somebody beside the head because they wouldn't listen to old lying-ass Donald Trump? Whoever told you go and try to make sure you stand up for what's righteousness, to make sure that the same thing that you require in life and is the same thing that the next person requires, and that's sustenance. And he can play a role, you can play a role. What do you call that? They're having a job, having a career. Who told you to go out there and stand up for what's right? To make sure that every man, everybody that wants a job got it, and a decent job, which means they love what they're doing. Has anybody told you that? Has a preacher told you that? Did Donald Trump tell you that? Did that demon tell you that? And all them demons, preachers that's been running around here talking about God sent him? What did they tell you? What did they tell you? He's telling you today that they have kept black people second-class citizens and treated them so low ever since we've been here that he can tell a white dude to go out there and get a gun and go down there and kill him. Or you can put a gun in the cop's holster and tell the cop to go out there and kill him. What kind of country is this? What kind of world is this? What kind of future are you looking for? I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is pissing. It is pissing, pissing, pissing. Let me tell you, it tears my heart up. It tears my goddamn heart up. I spent my whole life as a kid growing up trying to make sure that this stuff that we went through in the 60s with this racism and bigotry and stuff, we can get rid of that stuff. And you seek and you ask and you walk and you talk and you study and you try to find out the solutions and you reach the solutions and you come out and you tell the people the solution. The news media, whether it's the TV, radio, newspaper, anybody that tells a news telephone don't want to have nothing to do with what God's plan is. What is God's plan? That you can live in peace and be prosperous and free and have your dreams. Nobody wants that. Why? Because that did not get any attention for the past, let's just say, for the past 3 or 4 weeks. Let's just say that. I've been talking about it. Look at the last 3 or 4 videos I got. That's all I'm talking about. Now you turn back and tell me where you heard somebody that's talking about it. Tell me where you heard somebody that's talking about it. Nobody talks about that stuff. Why? Because nobody wants it. Ain't no money in it. See, in order to live righteous, you got to live right. look crooked. That's money in it. That means you can have more money than the next joker. You can say you somebody. You can make those people do things because they need what you got, otherwise what you stolen from them. Otherwise, they can never have it. I wake up this morning, every doggone day, I'm waking up to in this hellhole that we are living in. We are living in this hellhole where people have lied themselves and don't know what the truth is. Now, who is suffering? Everybody's suffering. Donald Trump talking about keeping those people from coming over here all through that border. He's trying to drive you out. Anybody that does not let him stand on the top of the mountain and fold his hands up like he's God, not Satan, not Jesus, God. How dare he? And you, the people, legitimizing. It's going to be all over the TV. It's going to be talking about it all day. It's going to be talking about it all night. If they don't talk about it tomorrow, they're going to have something similar. But they're not going to tell you about how you can be free. They're not going to tell you how you can live your dreams and smile and no more fighting. They're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you any kind of bull that you can get. And then you wondering where you at.